What it is with y'all, it's your boy MGZ coming at y'all with another video. And in today's video, we got Deep Purple with Lazy. Now, before we get started quickly, I have playlists on my channels now. If you go over to that playlist tab, you can find a bunch of different reactions to different bands, groups, artists, songs, whatever you're looking for, they're there. So with that being said, there is a Deep Purple playlist with one song and it's Smoke in the Water. That's the first Deep Purple song I reacted to, and I really enjoyed that one. From what I took away from that song, from the artist names, I think I remember Richie Blackmore, the guitarist, and David Coverdale, was it? The lead singer. I think that's what I can remember. I have to, do a little bit more research. But like I said, all this music, all this rock before my time, I was never really into. But you guys got me going down these rabbit holes. You know what I'm saying? So just bear with me, because we still got a lot to learn and a lot to react to. So if you guys can help me out with the names and all sorts of stuff, the history and all that, I always read the comments. And I read them more than once. I'm always looking at them for, my own education purposes. So this is Deep Purple with Lazy. This one was requested a lot, so I'm bringing it for y'all. I hope you enjoy. Let's see what they got. The keyboard.
If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw, no, no.
Hold on, yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to, I have to take a minute to appreciate this before I get to the end of the video. I have so much to talk about now. I don't think, listen, the song's called Lazy. The guitar and the keyboard are anything but lazy. And I think that this is the first, this is the first song where I've actually been able to sit there and hear the keyboard and listen to it and soak it all in. I think, I get so caught up in all the other instruments, all the other vocals with a lot of the other bands and groups. That's not to say that, the keyboard isn't displayed, but I think this is the first time I'm actually, hearing it and almost like, you know what I mean? This is the first time I'm actually hearing it and appreciating it, and it's like a main focal point, if that makes sense. The other thing I want to say about the lyrics, did you guys call money bread back in the day? Because nowadays people call money bread, but I guess he's referring to bread as in feeding the family, so money to buy bread, this and that. But nowadays the kids, we call it bread. You want the money, you want the paper, you want the bread, stuff like that. We're gonna get right back into this. My bad.
If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw, no, no. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. You don't wanna live no more, to cry no more, no
Deep Purple with Lazy. Now, I don't want to talk about everything I had to talk about in that midsection there, but in this song, right, I feel like I felt a bunch of different vibes or heard a bunch of different, genres. One being rock, but I don't even know. Okay, the tempo and the upbeatness in this song was there, right? Like it's a it's a feel good song. I can't sit here and lie. It's a feel good song. But at the closer to the beginning, I almost got this like vibe, and this, I'm not saying that this is what they intended to do. This is what they were doing because, this could be so far from it, but this is how the music hit me in a sense. I heard like a country tang to it, at the beginning, like a country vibe, like a old town Western type you know what I mean, vibe. And then I felt like, I felt like there was some soul to it, you know, some soul, some blues, and then the rock itself, you know, Deep Purple. And you know what the interesting thing is, when I hear, you know, rock bands, when I hear people talk about bands, I hear like AC/DC, I hear Kiss, I hear Led Zeppelin, I hear Pink Floyd, um, you know, and Queen, you know, all the big bands. And I'm not saying Deep Purple's a smaller band by any means, but I'm just saying I don't tend to hear of Deep Purple. You know what I mean? I don't tend to hear people say, "Oh, did you hear that Deep Purple? Oh, my favorite Deep Purple song is this." You know what I mean? So I wonder, you know, I just wonder why. Like, were they? Do you consider them underrated, or were they up there? People just don't talk about them now. The last thing I wanted to say was the guitar riffs and the licks were just on point, precise, just crisp and clean. You know, so I think that's Richie Blackmore. I think it's the guitarist. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Deep Purple really has, you know, from the first two songs I listened to, they must have a serious catalog that I'm gonna dive deeper into. So you guys keep letting me know what Deep Purple songs you guys want me to react to, and I'm gonna get on that for y'all. I hope everybody has a good day and a good week ahead of them. It's your boy MGZ signing out. Love y'all.